Good evening. I hope everybody's on a great evening. And we're having a great evening right now. Let's play some more Tamriel Rebuild. So last time we started doing some more of a bigger push through the Kingdom of Anvil questline. We started taking orders from one of the local marshals to get some of my needed skill points, or rather not skill points, reputation points, so I can actually go up in ranking, which I already have 50 points of. Let's see if we can get some rank ups before we need to do more quests here with the marshals. I think I recall should send me back to Anvil proper, right?
With pleasure. Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
Would you fetch some slight improvements along the way from things that I've killed? So it shouldn't take that long for me to finish off any sort of enemy around this point in the quest line. Looks at my other screen kind of buffering. Fix it like this. Oh no, I see why it's buffering. I'll be back. Doing things 100 when you're trying to sort other things on another screen. That'd be kind of rough. Also, I parked my other character on another area, and maybe in the weekend I will get around making something. I have to still work on a script for something else too. So I have to be quite ahead and release a bunch of stuff before the next PR update comes out. Hopefully it is worth the effort.
In the front lines of
the toughest thing about the script writing itself is thinking, hey, is it good enough? Is it fun enough to read? Is it clear enough?
Glory and honor, emperor and empire.
Let him keep yapping. Wait 1 hour. The thing about the script writing for the video I'm doing is I'm trying really hard to not go into like a tangent and start talking about the extra details. Like it can be done in like a matter of fact kind of thing, but that is not entertaining enough. Like, I could make something that I would like, which is, you know, just straight to the point. Is this doable? This happens, and then this happens.
Greetings to you. A pleasure to
Advanced me a couple of times. Auxiliary, porter, bailiff, and complete more duties. I can do a duty here before trying to do the Shore King stuff. Loads of small quantities have always made their way to Anvil from the slowed refineries in the heartlands, but this much in the city is unprecedented. Slow is made from larval form of a slowed without some form of contract with them, and I know for a fact that refineries haven't increased their production. Look at alchemists and see if they know about the situation. Can allow the slowed to gain a foothold in Anvil, however small. Let me put a mark here.
Where did I put that?
Is that we will have to leave the fish people for later. We got some bigger fishes to fry. Hey, like this. Yes, yes, yes. Hug the wall. Didn't hug it well enough. Double ping. Excuse me for a moment. Yeah, okay. Somebody PM me on Discord. There's also the matter of the music and stuff like that, but I think I kind of got it down. And then of course, reading the script, editing the video, which should not take that long either. Having to trim down like 22 hours of gameplay footage to like maybe add down to an hour and 45 should not take that long. There's a lot of running and walking around. There is some stuff right here, and also like I'm planning to add like an addendum video so that I can just go into the stuff that I end up finding along the way and some corrections that I could have done to make the run better. But yeah, from now I have like an idea of maybe 2 videos. I have to think. Yeah, I could think about I have a third idea that I'm toying around that I could just push through without much of a problem either. I have to do a research and see if anybody else did it and how they did it.
What say
But I can just make a couple of them. Especially with TR included, there's a couple of things that can be done. Something that that could be used is using more of the minimap here itself. I think I have like some stuff floating about, but alright, I skipped one of the alchemists while I'm ranting. I can probably sneak 5 videos in like a month. Find smithing, and I think this is an alchemist.
Did you say something?
Slowed soap. I think I know what you're talking about. Long ago, a wood elf with an Imperial Navy uniform came into my shop and tried to sell me slowed soap. I have to find a wood elf selling slowed soap.
Any time now.
Look around with other alchemists. Maybe one in the Mage's Guild might be able to tell me a little bit more. I would probably will want to have all these 5 videos ready around the same time and just release them. Just do a staggered release. You're an alchemist. No. An alchemist. I think it's not an alchemist, I believe, yeah. Oh, you're an alchemist. Slowed soap. I noticed that since so much in the market, usually sells slowed soap. I've been paying much attention to it. Okay.
It needs potions?
I already foresee in these videos that the conversation topic of my accent is gonna be a topic, and that's fine. Pawnbroker, enchanter. Right, I can open this. Alchemists. Apothecary number 7, Torio Tulanius. Anybody else that is an alchemist and an apothecary? 22. Alchemical remedies in Torius. 22 and 7. 22, 7. Let's go for 22. Be right before the little Arentia limit. Slowed soap. Let's see what's wrong with cheap ingredients. If that turns out to be a problem later, you can handle it, right? 100 gold tells me that you're gonna tell me something different now. But 200 gold tells me that you're gonna tell me something different. she's not gonna tell me something different. Alright, Larentia, here we go. Let me refresh this. I think the timer itself. Is not right. There you go. Oh, I guess there isn't that much to work with. Let's see. Power Master, no. A raid check with the alchemical maybe if she likes me a little bit more than that, she might be able to spill the beans. Already went to bespoke perfumes, potions and elixirs, and she didn't tell me much. Let's go back to that woman over there. Might be able to tell me a bit more if I grease up the wheels a little bit more.
I'm a busy gal, so if you could hurry this up.
How about 400 gold? There we go. Another botsman sold me a bunch. It was obvious there was something fishy going on, but the prices she was offering, I couldn't afford not to buy it. It says she got a navy uniform on. Tell me about this botsman. Oh, he's not gonna tell me anything else.
Now, where did I put that?
Maybe getting back might be able to tell me.
With pleasure. Please, go ahead. I'm all...
We have a description good. She was wearing Imperial Navy uniform. It stands to reason that she's passed on Navy. Maybe we could ask Admiral Cassie if she knows who she might be. Okay. Guess we're going back to... Not back to... We're going to the fort where the... Maybe Admiral Cassie isn't here and I'm overthinking it.
So what do you want?
Yeah. Where's the go to fort? Yeah. The officer says sailors should have a better idea who is on duty. There we go. We're going to take a bit of damage. Hopefully it's not enough to outright murder me.
Serve the Emperor and the Emperor's law.
That's probably gonna be enough to murder me. Right down, take no damage. I have taken the Divine Messenger ring. And those would have been faster. Can take the ferry here to Little Arentia and should be close enough to the fort.
Excuse me. Did you say something?
Little Arentia.
Come on, I haven't got all day, you know.
Rat catchers. If I can find an officer. I loot the apple from here? No. You cannot steal the apples. I'm glad that I actually quick saved. Also, I added a couple of new loading screens. I think there was a modification by Martin Dark or something like that. I can't remember the model's name. But it's just adding a couple of .tga files that have the images in them, and it just adds them on the splash screen folder, and you will just cycle through them. Pretty neat, pretty easy way to add variety. Tell me about female werewolf in the Navy. You might be thinking of Lieutenant Pona. He has an apartment in Navy officer lodgings, northwestern part of Anvil's port quarters. Port quarters, northwest. Okay. I think I have now I have an order of things that I want to do. Test the waters and see how things go.
Glory and honor, emperor and empire.
Oh, we need to find the wood elf. On the wood elf. Maybe we'll have to go a bit more up. Locked. The one to your right. Even though the door is closed, I believe. This is second floor, this is third floor. To my right. Guess we'll have to crack this one open. I have some security skill, don't I? I do not. My security skill is probably pretty low, right? 5%? Yeah. Guess we'll have to use our handy dandy conduces and hinging here. Years of petty theft from the Fort Lodge and the city of Anvil. Few entries near the end, and that was relevant. Roman ruins in the Brazilian Isles. Yeah, there's a lot of things here. Without any information of note. Money getting tight again. Cartel is in an operation. Take this journal out. Sleep in her bed. What are the books about the Empire? Okay. Oh, I will steal her imperial skirt. That's more like it. Let's save here and hard save. And we can recall with the amulet now.
You seem like very good company.
Go to Cartalo and as soon as possible. Okay. Where is Cartalo? Oh, all the way over there. Okay. We're gonna need some supplies. We're gonna need some healing potions. We're gonna need some powerful scrolls.
Yes?
Getting us load is no small feat, that's for sure. The first things first is checking local enchanters and checking alchemists for their potions. Maybe I should also check first the guild fighters and guild of mages supply chest if they have refilled, and then from there just piece out together some stuff. Spell reflection would probably be really important for killing a slowed. They're powerful, so we're gonna need a whole bunch of anti-magic things so that they can be hurt by their own shenanigans.
Now, where did I put that?
Pick up fighters. Supply chest over here. Yep, they refilled. Very good. Let me stack up these bear hammers and do some maintenance. Oh, there's nothing to do maintenance. Okay. Time to step down here. Restore fatigue. Keep restore health. These are pretty heavy. Worth my time. This is in case I need to sell some junk.
Go ahead, stranger. My patience is limited.
What's this about?
Supply chest was right here.
I don't
Yeah.
recall using teleportation, and yet there I was, alone.
Will absorption, yeah, that's pretty good. And I restore health, yeah, I don't mind if I do. 45 willpower.
What's this about?
Right here. A little bit. See, what do you sell, Lil Kachit? He sells exclusive potion of protection, restore fatigue, restore health, quality magical resistance, restore magica, restore fatigue, standard potion of disease, restore magic standard, and health standard. Do you refill standard health potions by chance? You do. Okay, yeah, we're gonna buy a bunch of standard health restoration potions. Spell... No. Magica... Okay. How about reflect... Oh, reflect damage. Yeah, okay. What are these? Oh, she says master... Nothing too more interesting than that. Check the good alchemies. The ones that sells elixirs, potions and stuff. You probably might have some more interesting and stronger things. not here. Over here.
Can I interest you in something?
Wacht. Oh, I have skooma. I do have skooma. Wrote all that. Do I have the potent skooma as well? No. I do. Oh, that was the potent skooma. Right. Weird that Argonian doesn't want to buy skooma. Dominica Redwood. Onogro Wine. Lotus Elixir. There has to be more of these weird elixirs that are not just potions in general. Let's look for health. Quality restore and quality and standard restore. Filter for spell. There's no spell absorption. How about flag? Mirror, nothing. Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's buy some health, common health potions. He's overcharging me pretty high. If he will settle for 450. And repeat that again. Health. $205. Pick up the skooma. I think we are good to go. We got 17 standard health potions and 5 quality restore potions. I should probably sold the skooma to the Kaji. We can make some money back.
It's fine with me. Go ahead.
Any time now.
You have questions?
Skooma. Potent. Let's get the potent skooma out. Doesn't like to give me an extra 110. If you will settle with 650 then. No. 140. 140 it is. Let's get rid of all the skooma now. But 500. Skooma, potent skooma. I think you will be able to give me 330. 320. There you go. Excellent. The hefty amount of cash in my pockets.
Yes.
I think we're ready for a little journey. Then I didn't check any enchanters, so maybe I should probably do that before I say I'm ready. Any enchanters that are worth a damn? Caravan Stop, Conservatory, Curalio Callius 29. There's also the Guild Mages Enchanter that I could check here and here. Get inside once again. Check the local enchanter here in the Mages Guild and then go for a check at the other enchanter in Anvil.
What's this regarding?
So what do you have? Gentle River, yeah. Oh, Amulet of Mark, yeah, sure. Amulet of Invisibility. Amulet of Mark is already pretty Pretty cool. Amulet of Superstition, 1 to 20 points of damage lag. Ring of Fireballs. That could be handy. Holy Restoration, Summon a Dremora, Divine Intervention, Soul Traps. I have a couple of Soul Trap scrolls. I might be able to Soul Trap this load. Invisibility, Magnus Glare, Scroll of Mark, an Unhinging Scroll. I have a couple more Unhinging Scrolls, so I only had one. I only had one, yeah. Let's get that. I have a Steel Blade of Heaven, so Levitation should not be much of a issue for me. Okay, yeah, we're walking. Not much in terms of offensive scrolls that I wanted. Probably the other enchanter may have a neat selection. There you go. Quick save. Those amulets just completely make most of my tricks here and there to train mysticism be worthless. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. What do you have, Corallo? Scrolls. Guess consumables also count on custom use, huh? Elemental Burst Fire, Frost, Scroll of Firebane, Soul Trap, Resist, Scroll of Hellfire. It could be good. Fortify Intelligence, Command Humanoid, Weakness to Shock, Turn Undead, Restore Fatigue, and Restore Health. Okay. But yeah, I will buy the 2 Burst Scrolls and the Hellfire Scroll. Alistorm Charm, 2 to 20, so 20 damage to 40 damage. Amulet of Stasis. I have the Medusa Haze Ring as well. Enchanted items just really help on covering for weaknesses that you may have. Yeah, I think we're good. Would you settle for 530? Yeah. Okay, I think we're ready. We got all the stuff that we wanted to get. Get this Blade of Heaven in our hands. Save. I may have over-prepared, but it's better to be over-prepared than under-prepared, so... Now we can get our little trip to the remote island with this load. But as usual, I believe having sources of reflection and spell absorption will make fighting mages really easy. Once you're able to just get on top of a mage that is not proficient on melee combat, just body them if you're a very strong warrior. I'm thinking the release order of videos that I want to go through would be after the challenge run. But before the challenge run, there will be like 2 videos: challenge run, addendum to the challenge run, maybe I can fit some other else video that I can put there, and if I come up with something else, and then we'll see. Hopefully by that time we'll have a clearer schedule of new releases. As I can do, maybe from those videos that I'm doing spin-offs, Tamriel Rebuild equivalent as an additional video. I have to make sure that all of it is ready by the time I want to publish it all. Would be fun. Would be real fun. Let me check also here. Aha, I see. Oh yeah, I certainly don't want to be in the water. I remember that there's a hellish enemy in the waters in Anvil that I don't want to even face off at this point in time, because they're gonna destroy me. I better leg it as quickly as I can. Wish I had a wind form scroll right now, but might be able to make landfall relatively soon. Look at the dolphins over there. Land ahoy. There's some moon crabs over there that we can kill. Oh, that's a goblin. But our objective is right over yonder. Can make an exception and beat the shit out of a local goblin. Take one of these. Take one of these. Okay. Time to see if I can handle a goblin brute, I believe. These are not the nice kind of goblins. Wildfire. Okay. This ain't good. 10 points of damage. Good points of damage. Yeah, we're gonna chug a couple of cheap restore health potions to offset the damage. So we travel a bit lighter. Oh, Jesus. Goblin Berserker. The normal common ring. Bargain store. Yeah. Even worse than the cheap one. Let's don't get ourselves distracted. Got some water walking to do. The scroll should be dissipating in a few moments. We made it to Carthallo. And I see somebody over yonder. No, that's not somebody. That is something. That's a skeleton. And another mooncrab too. Restore our fatigue. Here rather quickly. Slowly make our way over there. Ow. Come on. Full fatigue and some long blade skill. Remand Legion short sword. Yeah, okay. It's a very, very rusty long sword. And dead goblin. There are some starfishes here. Can rest because there's an enemy nearby. Like the moon crab that was nearby. Oh, it might be the I believe there's a skeleton archer all the way up there. They have to be careful with that.
This is too easy.
Yeah, that may be a bit too easy. My Ring of Fireball says otherwise. That could be dangerous. Track one of each. And assume the worst. A Ring of Fireball really paid off, Jesus. Uh-oh. I really, really do not want to have both of them on me. Okay, big guy. Where is my Ring of Medusa? For fuck. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Oh, I don't like this one bit. So his trick is to get close to me. Uh-oh. Restore fatigue. Where is it? Gen feeder. Okay, and now we can use a big one. Let's deliver a second one. So I run out of charges. No, I have another charge on this one. And I have another charge on the Medusa Gaze one. I don't. It needs 15, I have 14. Yeah, I guess it's a body for this. Might as well. An overkill, but secures the victory. Now, where is Bomba? There we go. Imperial Navy leather equipment. Probably a whole set, right? Except for the helmet that was in her room. So in the end, just having enough scrolls was good enough. Thank you, Captain. Minimum armor 29. Enchant capacity of 46? Oh, it has 60. I thought, like, wow, it has 46. That's a lot. No, it's fine. Even weights a bit more. But 360 sells for a pretty penny. Oh, Riemann Legion stuff. 29 armor rating. It's like right below Imperial Dragon scale in the matters of armor rating. Am I by chance buffering? I don't think I am buffering, right? Yeah, I should be fine. Okay. Keep checking upwards and see if we can find anything else. Some Riemann Legion stuff, Riemann Legion boots. Gonna use boots, so F me. Riemann Legion helmet. The durability is just so low. And like I said, there was going to be somebody up here. A Legionnaire. What do we have here? Javelins. This is what I was talking about. These are throwing weapons. And as you can see, it has a carry weight of 8 each throwing weapon. So it's gonna be rather difficult to carry like a considerable amount. If I'm carrying like 20, then it ends up being like 160 carry weight for 20 javelins that do 3 to 10. In comparison to these throwing knives that do like 1 to 3. So keep in mind that throwing weapons, the damage calculation for this is the ranged weapon plus the ammo. And throwing weapons are both the ranged weapon and the ammo. So you have to multiply that value by 2. So your iron throwing knife, instead of doing 1 to 3, really does 2 to 6. And these javelins do 6 to 20. Which is not that much better than a long katana, like a silver katana or anything like that. It's not that great. They probably need to do a bit more damage than that. Especially for how much they weigh. I believe like these javelins here should have their carry capacity weight dropped by like 3/4. Should be weighing like 1 point something, 2 tops. 8 is a lot. 8 is quite a lot. Let's recall. Enough of the rant.
Greetings to you. A pleasure to meet you.
Excellent work, Bailiff. Killing even a single slow is no small feat. With any luck, that will be the last of them. Give me some more duties. A postman named Sirenthal Palnis has come to request a donation from the Queen. From a diplomat of the Wood Hearth, a city in Bellenwood who was nearly razed to the ground during the War of the Blue Divide. It was 30 years ago, blah blah blah. Seems I'm just buffering here, so I won't be able to see on my other screen. Whatever. Must reject the appeal outright. If one of Angrid's nobles were made to a statement by offering the donation in her stead, it would undermine her political position. In fact, you said the Tamriel Tower is said to contain considerable fortune. When you have the money already obtained, Sintal will be waiting in the balcony above us. So we have to do a manor break. But seems I will have to bring it to manor and steal their goodies. I mean, I don't really have to, but...
What's this about?
Oh, right, I have the Divine Messenger ring, so... Just do that. You can wait 24 hours and the recharge of all my rings should be nearly full. Yeah. This is what really makes enchanted items kind of busted in Morrowind. That might be another reason to... Another video idea. I'm getting like a couple of video ideas as I work with. Give me just a moment. Here. I need to have it written down so I don't forget about it. Uh, there we go. I think that might be an interesting idea. Hello. I need to make my way to the tower. So that is 30 log. I think his tower is, yeah, upstairs here. Mr. Top floor.
In the front lines on the war against crime.
90. Can you still kneel? Here about the aviation trading company, I'm sure I have nothing to say. Because people near the company tower, if you are looking to do business, I bet you're to handle such matters. Okay.
Greetings.
So this is gonna be a rather difficult quest. Ultra Arrows of the North, strong and agate amulet.
In the front lines on the war against crime.
Like, I don't have enough sneak capabilities to actually get this guard to not notice me whatsoever. There's a trick to sneaking, which is if you try to sneak on an NPC that is not looking at you, you have a higher chance of not being detected versus the sides and the front. So whenever I'm trying to do
In the front lines on the war against
something
crime.
like opening that door over there, best if I turn them around. But I need something to open for 90, and I don't have a lock splitter. Like, I know a sure spawn location for a lock splitter, but it is not within Anvil. And I don't think I've seen a lock splitter scroll anywhere in the range of Anvil. Let me disconnect this a little bit so that it fails and then I can reconnect. Maybe there's a chance that there's a key. Like, I could pay out of pocket the 3,000 to progress the quest line. Like, that is a very valid strategy, a valid way to solve this. Maybe the tech key might be able to give me some information of what I want to find out. Maybe one of them is carrying a key. Well, probably the guy that owns the place carries a key. Because if I have the key to open the tower, then I can just open and loot the tower without much of a problem. Let's take that approach. Barter. Detect. All these materials can produce a detect potion. But that is not what I'm looking for. Maybe this smith here may have some enchanted weapons or armor that may have... No. No, he doesn't. Also sell these because it's taking a little bit of weight in my inventory. The rest is fine. This is a cataphract. Oh, I could check in the... in the bazaar, right. Or to check the enchanter here. The enchanter here may have something worth my time.
Greetings.
Enchanting. Jinx sword. This is paralysis robes, yeah. Cross mirror. This could have been good. Feather. Sound. Oh, base philosophy. Water breathing scroll. Charm. Divine intervention. Lock splitter. I did find one lock splitter. Now I need to find a way to not get spotted. But there are really high odds that there will be... Oh, there's invisibility score. There will be more locks in there, so... Detect enchantment. Reflect on self, yeah. Chameleon, yeah. Turn undead, restore fatigue. And a windform scroll. Or windwalker scroll. 500 points of levitation. Jeez. So we are now in a weird position where we're spending 1,000 gold to maybe obtain 3,000. So hopefully that tower has riches beyond my wildest imagination. Because otherwise I've spent so much money for not much return. This shit keeps buffering.
Don't stand about. Get moving.
I'm gonna keep auto running. And the stairs up and begin moving. The top floor, hopefully he moves. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Take this opportunity to actually snap open that lock. Make a break for it. Critical procedures. What do you have here? Yeah, that's 3,000 gold. In gold bars. Just have to find the person that is willing to pay me that much. Bronze chalice. Oh, yeah, okay. We made a substantial return. Grab these things here. Oh, we're gonna be filthy rich. I should be able to open a 20 lock, right? With even lockpick level 5. It's gonna take a little while. Or no. Okay. Grab that. Grab that. Imperial gold pauldrons. Mithril shield. Oh, this one is actually pretty good. 54 armor rating, 119 enchant capacity. I'm using that. Comparison is 20 more points of armor rating. Sweet. Silver mace. That's a glass saver. 890. Fuck. I guess I want to use it too. A long blade. I use long blades. Silver mace can stay there for like here. An elite statue. There's so much stuff to sell. Oh, but I'm sure I might be able to find something. But no, I might not be able to. Like, this is a really, really good upgrade. I'm torn between, yeah, I should probably sell it. No, I should probably not sell it. Yeah, 40 is a bit too complex. Expensive. I have to keep an eye out on my carry capacity. Exquisite ring. I don't think I'm gonna do enchanting on this run. This is one of those throwaway runs that I do. That I don't put much thought into it. We get this thing smaller so I can do this without having to move my camera a lot. 5, 25. Bear hammer, bear pelts. Jurist and Flynn. Lock 5. I think I have some unhinging scrolls. I think I can use another unhinging scroll. Look 50. Looks rather extravagant. I whiffed that scroll, whatever. Some elite coins. I might not be able to carry. Oh god, these books are expensive too. First things first, let's make a run and phone off all the other stuff that I have here. Don't mind me, I'm just walking around with a glass and mithril shield. Yes, they find alchemist. No, they find the shield and the sword. Basically, they outlived their purpose. So I should probably repair them. I don't have repair hammers because I'm buying one journeyman hammer. I think that should be good enough. Repair that. There we go. The rest I can just stop using up the hammers, I guess. There you go. Warte. This Imperial Gold. See if he can squeeze me 270. There you go. Where's the shield that he has? It's a Doomer shield, huh? And a claymore. Silver Morning Star.
Yes.
Yeah, we got a couple of things to sell. Toporic Questoville. Some wasabi paste, the raw ebony, some rubies, some slow soap, some starfish garbage. And have anything else here that I can... Oh, Radiali you, I guess. And buy it back from this guy if necessary. Might be able to give me 700, right? And I gotta level up. I should probably get my level up as soon as possible. Where will I be able to sleep to get my level up? Probably one of the beds on the manor over there might be able to provide me with some whatchamacallit. I should probably sell this stuff too. A couple of other odds and ends. The manor might have some room open with a bed ready for me to use. So who might buy? As a general trader. You don't strike me as a general trader. You strike me as a general... No. Strike me as an alchemist. You strike me as a general-ish trader. No. Complete me.
Don't stand about.
Guess I'll probably have to go up a floor or two. Food.
I really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
Yeah, general trader. Rather cheap general trader though. Do he sell windbone pieces by chance? No, he sells windbone weapons, throwing knives. And throwing stars. And a windbone war axe. What will you give me for this goblet? If you can give me 120, 110 maybe? Here we go. That person over there might have some... Oh!
You like to walk a fine line, don't you?
This one might be able to give me some good money for the rings. Okay, so give me 130. 120 then. Perfect. Hello Khajiit, I know you were practicing your levitation trick, but I need to sell this compass and this gold bowl. Give me 300. Bookseller. Do you buy odds and ends? Yes, you do. Candlestick. Right, I have the Endengu soul gem that I can sell to somebody. Things are working out rather fine. Still have those gold parts that I can grab off, but I think I'm fine at this point. We got a weapon and shield upgrade, which is not minor at all. And back there I left like 6 gold bars just ready to be pawned off. I'm okay. This situation is it's favorable. Yeah, I'm looking for a bed, so this is a storage room. Lock 20. In lock 20 there's nobody around, so I might be able to crack this door open and see what's on the other side. Oh, maybe there's a bit there. Oh, there's a bit. Excuse me, coming through. Common shirt, unblock of drawers. Yeah, might as well. Might as well just use up that little lockpick. Good endurance. Good personality. I think it uses personality, right? Kingdom of Unreal? No, strength and agility. Agility at 44 and strength at 63. So in terms of attributes, I'm okay. In terms of skills, I might be okay-ish. I think I'm okay-ish. Long blade, athletics, and heavy armor. Heavy armor is like a 30, isn't it? So it should be 35, yeah. Long blade is a 50, and athletic is a 54. So I have the leading skills. I just need the secondary skill is gonna keep it. So yeah, it's basically just complete quests. That is highly favorable on my end. Wait, what did the counter here reset? He create like a second. Yeah, he probably create a second stream. Or no, I guess like it chopped up a little bit. It shouldn't matter much. It said if I have the money, go back to the top of the keep.
Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
The balcony above Solvius.
Hurry, this I don't have time for this, so make it quick.
I'm not here to chat. He's on full Wenbone. That's a Wenbone bow too. I don't really look forward to the other land masses that will get added eventually, like Cairo, Balenwood, and whatever else that gets added. Irock 2, Somerset. There's a lot of land masses that are being worked on or are in the process of being worked on. We have the Queen, we don't have the 3000 septims. Before, we're grateful, thank you. Now, will they refund me some of the money? Or they will be like, oh, okay, you broke into the tower, so we don't need to do anything else. Looking forward to have him out of the hair, other duties away. Protect the acquisition of the White Scarab Company by the Aviation Trading Company. This is where this thing kind of splits off, where you can choose a side. Last time I was sided to the Queen, so I want to see what happens on the other side of this quest line, which might be a good video on its own as well. I'm checking some other things here. If I'm like not doing something for a while with my pointer here, it's because I'm checking on my other screen if this stream is going fine. Protect acquisition, yeah. With no legal standing to call off the acquisition, the Queen's hands are somewhat tied. The most we can do is persuade the envoy to convince the board of Aviation Trading Company to such a move would be unwise. Convince the other board members, there's 5 of them. Okay.
With pleasure.
I have a Divine Messenger ring that will put me all the way down here.
Go ahead, stranger.
So if I go to the port area, I should have taken the ferry from over there, but since I'm here I might be able to ferry my way to Little Arentia.
Excuse me. Did you say something? It's fine with me. Go ahead.
Port quarter.
So what do you want?
I need to go to the White Scarab Company, right? Go to the ATC offices in the port quarter. ATC Company, over there. So I'm somewhere around here. Just need to hug the left side until I pass the statue, I believe.
So what's this regarding?
Glory and honor, Emperor and Emperor.
Aviation Trading Company. Okay, time to chat with these people. Board members. Visarius Carius and Leah, the company directors, operate from Theory and Cameron respectively, are in the boardroom in the second floor. Luca de Hagonet, the director of Bellingwood operations, took an office in the upper floors when she arrived. Cameron is the director of Somerset Isle operations. Michaela Marine office is always at the top floor of the building. I guess we'll have to just keep going up. Coming through. Acquisition. I haven't decided how voting. On one hand, I do see the benefits that would be have to have the company. On the other hand, I take my position as the company head and director of Hammerfall seriously. At the present, the Aviation Trading Company conducts a great deal of business with Hammerfall salt exporters who want their products moved overseas. If we acquire the White Scarab Company, we'll become those firms' competitors. I have a hard time believing that it will remain good terms with them if that happens. Okay. Let's slowly try to convince everybody A tricky situation, isn't it? I haven't cast my vote yet. I'm leaning towards approving the acquisition. It's too big of an opportunity to pass up, and yet it's such biggest company. I'm going to give Atreus approval, and it feels like that kind of thing might inspire retaliation. I see. Nothing venture, nothing gain, right? Nothing gain indeed. What do you have to say about the acquisition? You have nothing to say. Upper floors. I think there's an Inga in one of these. Or at least outside. Lower floors. Oh, this guy, the acquisition. Oh, Mihira mentioned that you will be coming to oppose the acquisition. You know, I have done the math, and this deal would help the kingdom too, considering the amount of salt that we will be moving at the current tax rate of it. The real coffers would be taking almost twice as much from the company as they would without it, and we, of course, would benefit the streamlined and shortened supply chain. Everybody wins. I think at this point I should talk to the top dog and see what he has to say. But she's the one that tries to convince you otherwise, and here where you can play the other side. Let's see.
How are you today?
You care about the acquisition, aren't you? Good. The quicker we can get this resolved, the better. The letter that told us to expect you mentioned that the Queen had reservations about the acquisition. To speed this along, I will make this very clear. I will vote in favor. It's a logical next step in the Asian Trading Company. You should accept it as a gift to Anvil that it is. I have no legal basis to reject it, and frankly, I have no reason unless you'll be willing to hear my counteroffer. I'm listening. Henry Stearns has a great deal at stake in this acquisition. He would very much like to see it through. He has seen your skills in action and thinks that you would better to put to use serving the interest of the whole kingdom instead of the queen's. That outright be better rewarded too, but the intendant would require a show of good faith before you begin working with him. For example, getting rid of a board member who won't see things our way. Let's make this guy proud. I'll do it. Good. Let's get to business. Sonka the Hagonet has been a thorn in my side since proposed in this merger. I will call her up to do it for a meeting. We'll take the opportunity to sneak into hers and slip this poison into her wine. Any other among the board have doubts? I'm confident they will be cured of that after the mysterious death. Jesus. Oh, he's coming up. I can't talk right now, unfortunately. Chairwoman Marin has called me up for a surprise meeting. I have to wait until it's done to discuss strategy. Where did she come from?
Why aren't you at your post?
She come from here? I believe she did, right?
Glory and honor, emperor and empire.
No, Mira, you're the one who doesn't understand. I could just warn her. No, you need to leave this meeting once you did, and so the acquisition will go through. No. Please. Leave me to deal with this, okay?
Yes.
They're having their argument.
Glory
I think
and
she
honor,
locked her
emperor and empire.
office. Is this a shrine? Oh, it is a shrine. You get feather. Interesting. This has to be her office. Let me see if I can open it up before. But these new loading screens are pretty good. I like them a lot. Kaguri.
Glory and honor, emperor and empire.
Yeah, so she locks her office. That's what happens. If I do that,
Zenithar's fortune to you.
Glory and honor, emperor and empire.
she locks it. Okay, that sucks. Now I have to find a way to open this door. I mean, I can. I could wear a Demon Slayer shirt and start hammering the bell there. Open the
Why
fucking
aren't you at your
door.
post?
I need a key to open it. Probably picking the pocket of her. It's a rather odd place for her to be.
I'm listening.
Okay, you turn around over there. Oh, I have invisibility, right? I have a chameleon and invisibility scroll, so I might be able to do something about it.
Don't look at me, I didn't do it.
I roll a 40 into real.
Grab her!
This is gonna take a while, isn't it? This is gonna take a little bit of a time. In any other Elder Scrolls, like in, Oblivion or Skyrim, I'd be able to put like some object that is heavy enough to prevent the door from opening or closing. That Golden Saint Road is really sick. Like, this would be a mod though I would recommend. Like, this doesn't affect gameplay whatsoever. Just adds loading screens.
How'd that get wet?
Come on.
You've made your last mistake, thief!
Either there's a key somewhere in this place that will allow me to open the office, or having the skill to open it with a locksmith or something like that is not something that I would consider a feasible solution. Let me verify this. What is the name of this quest? Quest. Right by... No. Mergers and acquisition. It's Harmony. Okay, yeah, so I get an additional one. So mergers and acquisition. Let's check that. Go here. We go here. SP mergers. Mergers and acquisition. You accept you see by right blood. Okay. Agree to help. Warn her, yeah, that ends the quest. Break into the office. There is no key, so you have to lock with a lockpick or a spell. Okay, so there's no key, but you have to find some way to open and lock 80. That is not great. There had to be a key. So right now we have to find a way to open this. We'll have to train lockpicking. Or fortify my alteration to be able to cast an open spell that is strong enough to open an 80. I consider these sort of situations not the best. Like I would understand, for example, if it was like a quest for the Thieves Guild, where security is one of the governing skills, so it's highly reasonable that a player would have a high enough lockpicking or be able to use, alteration if it was part of the Mage's Guild. But in the Kingdom of Foundry, that doesn't strike me right. But we'll see how we go from here. I don't even know if there's like somebody that does security training in Anvil at all. Let's window shop for spells. Finding an opening spell should not take me that long here. There's also the other Mage's Guild, isn't it? Yeah, Imbrina Cross and Karanch. So I have options.
Yes?
Do you sell spells? You don't. Down we go. Lock 45.
Are you in need of my services?
Conduci's open door. Open 50. So a 50-point open door. I have a 9% chance of success. Alteration. We'll have to train alteration. It probably gives me quite a fair bit of multiplier for willpower too. So a 50-point open is 34% chance of success at skill 15, right? Enemy alteration, yeah. Spell making. Try and find something.
Yes. Speak freely, friend.
Let us talk.
You're rather loud, Inga.
If there's a barrel at the bottom of the barrel, that's where you'll find him.
Oh. Spell making is locked behind rank. I'll have to try on the other faction halls.
Yes? How interesting. A tourist.
Tourist. Hopefully Karanch and Rina Cross will be able to actually
What is this about, Argonian?
let me use spell making.
All right, I'm listening.
No, not this one, that's for sure.
Speak freely,
Oh,
friend.
hello, alchemist. I'm gonna grab some of those. Spell making. Want to buy spell? Okay.
What's your story?
Guess we'll not find spell making in this one. We'll have to go to the other faction hall.
Well, I'm listening, so go ahead.
Spellmaking? No. Spellmaking? No.
A Mages Guild associate, I see. Welcome.
Spellmaking? No.
Yes?
You don't do spellmaking. Spellmaking. Hell yeah. Open. Do you even have enough magicka to cast
Well, what is this about?
early? If I do 1 to 100, that is doable. I have a higher percent chance of actually casting. Wide open. It costs double, but I have higher chance of opening. I need to do some training in that thing.
Hello. I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
Now we need to look for alteration training. We'll have to go back to Anvil proper.
Its scent is...
So full fatigue, I have 15% chance of success. 154 if I train like this. Throw 300 gold at him. 134. So the part that I'm looking for right now is the one on the bottom left, right below my lock, looking there. There we go. We invested a pretty penny on this quest, so make it up. We have like 6,000 gold in gold bars anyway, so making an investment on training is not a terrible thing to do. Like, yeah, I could have made a low rank alteration spell and just cast alteration training spell over and over and over again, and that should be fine, but
Glory and honor, emperor and empire.
you got a schedule to stick to. So I think the only notable thing that we fought was at this load, so...
Well.
We didn't do that much combat in this this stream. Right, yeah. The wild open, so it's not gonna succeed on the first try. Just to land on the appropriate range. Oh, this is gonna take a little while. Another one of those. Sit tight, because it's gonna take a little bit of time. Because I don't have enough magicka to cast it. Chug another one. Chug another one. Letting some magicka almost spill over from my recovery potion. Feels like I'm rolling really, really low. It's like a 1 in 4 for success. Come on. Finally. Finally, we we got through. Quick save. Where is this? No, accountant's worksheet. So she said to poison her wine. Have an empty bottle of wine. Do you want to poison this wine? Yes. Poisoned Sonka's Haonet's wine so that she could not vote against the acquisition. Isn't she gonna be suspicious that her door is unlocked? I do apologize, I don't think I'll be able to speak with you much right now. The meeting was draining, to say the least. Give me a few hours and a bottle of wine and maybe I will have worked up the will to talk about the acquisition again.
Yes, Argonian.
Hello. You slipped in the poison, that was well timed. It seems my meeting with Sonka just ended. I will deal with the rest of the board thanks to you. You should go to Tamriel Manor and speak with Hernius for your reward. Yeah, it seems I will have to not use my recall, because I... Actually, I'm curious. What would happen now if I were to talk with the ding-dongs at the Gold Keep? Will they be happy, or they would be like, you traitorous bastard?
What's this about?
I guess they have nothing else to say to me.
How are you today?
There still was a couple of doors up, right? No, not this way.
How can I help?
Or was it this way? I think it was this way, actually. No. It was on the top floor. Top floor further...
In the front lines on the war against crime.
Further this way. There you are. Informed me that your assistance with the acquisition of surplus hand your skills and services in the Queen thus far. I locked the door to my tower, did not go unnoticed, but I'm prepared to put all that behind. I think it's time for you to consider the cause and make your offer to procure the Kingdom of Anvil, yeah. You shall receive compensation for your help so far, thanks as a taste of what's to come, but now, the business apparently, the kingdom is suffering under the rule of the Pretender Queen. He claims to care about the people, blah blah blah, no matter here. Just give me a neighbor with helmet. The reason is such, our closest neighbor has only deteriorated. She refuses to treat them with the proper respect merely because of the rumors and fears surrounding the Lake King. The Navy too has been paralyzed by the factionalism. She has laid a blow to the very foundations of the Empire, and worst of all, she has not legitimately claim to the throne. King Claudius may have, but he's gone. What do you plan to do about all this? It is a way to seek more knowledge in return for sharing your own. Maybe withhold my intentions from you if you were otherwise, but the time of caution is past. Me to depose Melona by force and become the king myself. My true name is Urae Vernius. I'm the last of the Shore Kings, and the crown is mine by right of blood. On the spoken episode, sent a plague to destroy all Tamriel. I was nearly swept along by that they died, but I planned my way to preserve the royal line. By joining the Vampirium Order, my contract turned me, though already close to death, I fell into a deep slumber, waking once more when Ami was raised by fire. Yeah, sure. I'll join you. Then rise as steadfast defender of the crown. You and I have much to discuss when you're ready to speak about duties. Vampirium Order. They were there even in my time, but their membership has certainly changed over millennia. By virtue of my long sleep, I am something closer to an associate of theirs than a part of their clan. We have awakened, but we made arrangements with each other at times, but the unlife they granted me was a means to an end. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay. Now I'm curious to see.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
You went through and saw that Johnny is dead. This is terrible news, but it gives me some time to think. I have no more duties for you at the moment.
I'm a busy guy, so if you could hurry this up.
Oh,
I'm
can
not
I tell
busy now.
him
What do
anything
you
about... No. Like all the other topics then are closed off. So you're pretty much locked in on this guy.
Greetings.
Save. Put my mark here because it seems that this guy is going to become my next giver, so... Hello. Duties. My kingdom needs good relation with such for it to prosper, and then it starts with Lazina Maro. That's her or her kingdom. Hence, instead of staying at the Goldstone as a guest of honor, she has been sent to the Five Fathoms Flop House in the Little Arentia. It is an insult. She is already poorly disposed towards the Queen. I would like to demonstrate my generosity to her, to better contrast Anvil's past and its future, and remind kin and tributes of our ties of lands once held. Go to Ferning Barrow, retrieve the Alessian bronze tower shield there. I believe it contains a fine bronze tower shield from my time. To get there, take a carriage to bring across. Yeah, I'll take also the Mage's Guild. Walk south from its west entrance. Okay. Which faces west, sits on a hill on top of looking the plain. Once I met the petty lord of the Fort Ring, you know. Was a small village nearby she ruled over. Yeah, those all gone long ago. Okay. First things first. UI messenger will get me out of here quickly. So from here I can take the ferry to take me over yonder a bit quickly. Travel to the marina. There's up and I should be at the doorstep of the Mage's Guild. Probably taking the carriage would have been faster, but... Or maybe no. Travel to Marina Cross.
All right, I'm listening.
Yes?
We have my Medusa ring. West entrance. Must be this
Go
one.
ahead. I'm waiting.
Yeah, the carriage just puts you right on the west entrance, and then from here head south, he said, right? Which faces west, sits on a hill overlooking the plain. Okay. I have to probably switch the name of this stream. Because we didn't do any fish people. Maybe this hill over here. Keeping my eyes open just in case for any sort of not over here. Oh, little muskrat. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, oil barrel. Greetings. If he has in mind. Oh, he did mind. What do we have here? They earn emerald. So a tower shield. What we're looking for. Little tower shield, where thou you be? It looks like over there might be what we're looking for. A nice fire sword. Nah. Kill his allowance and then look around on the other areas first before going through that little gap. Hello. Greater Skeleton Champion. Oh boy. He doesn't use... he's not using a really strong weapon, so... Has he been using like a mace or a hammer or something like that? Or a sword? I think pretty bad. Job well done. Silver dagger. Colovian relic. Anything here? Embalming paste and embalming scissors. You better not be a Greater Skeleton Champion, because that's gonna suck. I'm seeing him with a hammer, so... Oh, it's a Plague Bearer Skeleton Champion, even worse. I do not want him to even touch me. Because Plague Bearer enemies are really vile. Oh, that doesn't look good for me. There's two of them. Okay, he can be paralyzed, so that's... Uh-oh. Let's top off our health immediately. I have a ring of fireballs, that's right. Elona stick is happening here. Okay, I kinda lagged out on that. The tight corridor, so they won't be able to get to me. But they are rather accurate on their hits, so gotta be careful. Oh, I thought you were dead. Now you're dead. Whew. Okay, what do we have here? Need spear, need axe, some relics, some gems. That is not what we're looking for. What is that? That is a malachite. Pretty good. Yeah, sure. Bronze goblets, bronze chalices. Seems that the search for the shield continues. Yeah, you have a beautiful bronze shield. Oh, there it is. Alessian Tower Shield. Found it. Let's get the hell out of here. I'm going to recall.
Let's hear it.
Divine Messenger, get me out of here. Little Arentia. She said she's staying at the Five Phantoms Flop House in Little Arentia. Where would that be? 1, 2, 3. Hostel. It's not even labeled here. I have to just look through.
If I can help, I will, but don't take too much time.
Canal West Tenants. Albatross Apartments. This is a... yeah, the Abyssian Monitor. Let's see where the flop house is. North Pole Apartments. Local bakery. Have a shop. No Lucius. Apothecary. Hostel. Five Phantoms flop house. Yeah, the flop house is not even marked, so you have to actually look around for it. Note: Not enter, only tragedy and death lie behind this door. Okay. La Sinamaro. Sorry. Sinamaro's apartment. Hello.
Oh,
I was expecting you. What do you want? La Sinamaro. What is this? You brought some kind of gift? Take this shield. It's an offering from Cranius Tristel to the Elite Kingdom of Such. Well, thank you. This is not unexpected, but I'm glad to see someone in your kingdom who is willing to treat us with respect. I mean, seems he might soon rise to a very high place indeed. And make sure to to tell King Arthrevius all about the generosity of Hernius Timstrel, sorry. The next time we speak, as well as the courtesy of his agents. Okay. Recall.
Greetings. What shall we talk about?
Longsword of the Last Stands. She accepted the shield and the promise he brought. Good. The queen will be displeased, but I will be in favor with our neighbors to the north. Take this sword as your service. Speak to me again when we are ready to undertake the next duty. Before my plans are put into action, I'd like you to have a more positive reputation. If you promise yourself loyalty to Anvil, then its people may be more accepting of the new ways of things. Perform duties for the marshals. Become a seneschal of the kingdom, and then speak with me again. Oh, it's sending me off to do other duties then. Seneschal of the kingdom. What am I standing on? They have to be 1 rank, 2 ranks up basically. They might be able to rank me up, so...
Don't stand about. Get moving.
Get the Divine Messenger out of here. I can levitate up too. So that should not be much of a problem either. What is this long sword of the just? Or sorry, of the last stands. That's a mystery sword. 1 to 31. Fortify athletics. Demoralize humanoid. Demoralize creatures. Restore health. That's actually not a bad reward at all. Yeah, that's a mystery sword.
What's this about?
Didn't stand by it. The donation could be appreciated. Can you advance me? No, he doesn't want to say anything. Rises a reeve of the kingdom. For the red attitude, you have to review your requirements, complete more duties. Perhaps you will have the title of intendant. Okay. Do you have any more duties? I have no more duties at the moment. I guess I'll have to keep doing the martial stuff from this place here. Better go to Catalo and then we'll call it a stream for today.
Any time now.
Oh, the game crashed. This is my actual port crash. That is actually a really good stopping point then. if the game is actually going to crash like that, then that is the game saying, okay, you had enough for today. So as usual, I like to say thanks everybody who has showed up today. Whatever you're watching the stream or what, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. And I'm going to be seeing all of you maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after tomorrow. I'll see. I hope you enjoyed it.